Shooting in the gym.
Go ahead, Rob.
Second topic is how old is too old for? Was it a man or just a child in general?
I think
it's men because that's what it. No.
All right, we go right here. How old is
I'm
too old for a man to be still at home with his parents?
I'm asking for a reason.
Okay. Well, how?
Put this 90s cosmetics on real quick. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what you think?
Well, as a parent, if I had a son, I would say it's never too old.
That's what I was going to say.
Because at the end of the day, if I'm still teaching you and I still have some lessons to teach you before you out in the world on your own, there's no age limit to be like, okay, you got to get out the house right about now.
Right.
You might still got some learning to do.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
now, what if they don't have
it?
But what if they don't have any learning to do?
Then you shouldn't even be there. If you don't have any learning to do.
But why?
They
but
wouldn't
see,
be
this
there.
is the reason why. No, this is the reason why I say this. Now, I'm not gonna put his business out. I don't want to say who the person is.
Roger.
But who the?
No, I just threw a name out there.
No, somebody is close to me. They stayed home for a very long time. But the thing is that in their mind, why am I leaving when my parents not putting me out? When they don't need the money, but they want me to pay a bill, I'll chip in.
It's a man. Yeah. He's a bum.
And the thing is that when he was ready to leave, he left and automatically went and bought a house. And
so he still had some things to learn then.
No, he ain't had no things to learn. It just didn't make
if you have
financially. But see, this is the reason why I asked, because I feel like us as people, we feel like when our kids get to a certain age, we put our kids out. I have a son, and I was one of the first people that I know to say, I'm not putting my son out. When my son is ready to buy a house, then he can leave.
I agree.
When my daughter is ready to buy a house, then she can leave. Why are we sending our kids out to go pay rent?
That's what Rob was trying to say.
Like, why are we sending them out to go pay rent?
But if you have the mindset that, well, since I ain't got to do nothing, you know what I mean?
Right. Now, the difference is,
that's what you said.
If they're sitting home and they're not doing nothing or they're not working.
Sitting home not doing nothing?
No. That's what I'm saying. He had a good job, graduated college the whole time.
I mean, unless you gotta, if you working towards a purpose, that's my point. If you working towards a purpose, then I don't care. You know what I mean? You can stay home as long as, but you got to be working towards a goal.
Right.
And clearly he was, because he got a house right,
and that's the
from
thing,
the back. Now I'm cool with that.
And that's the thing, because he had an apartment before. He was like,
so it's really no
I'm barely
age
there because I'm always working, and
but
that was his thing.
All you PS5.
To be honest, there's no reason to pay somebody else's rent.
That's what I'm
saying.
So
I don't have no problem with them staying.
But why?
There's no reason to pay somebody else's rent.
But why is there such a stigma on if a man stays home? Like, why is it a stigma on it?
Well, if he's staying home to get a home, that's different. Now, if he's staying home playing PS5, now I got a problem with it.
I want to know, would these ladies date a guy, like, if he has a good job?
Man, these women love them guys. Women love guys that live home with them. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? They love them. They love them. They sit there. They sit there. Listen, they sit there. They be like, where you live at? You know, and the guy tell them the same stupid lie. You know, I'm taking care of my mom. You know what I mean? You know, mom work herself. How you taking care of? Mom work 2 jobs. Mom cooking and washing his laundry.
That I disagree with. Mom shouldn't be washing his laundry.
No, because he a bum. And he know, just like you said, it's easy because you ain't got to pay no bills. You could do whatever you want. You could get your Balenciagas. You could get your Giuseppe's and Yeezys and all that.
And your Gucci belts.
You ain't got to worry about none of that. Because when you go on your own, it's a little bit different now. It's a little bit different when you don't know where your next meal coming from. Because mom Dukes ain't making it. When I moved out on my own for the first time, how old was y'all?
That's crazy.
When I moved out on my own, I was 19. That was the worst decision I ever made in my life.
I was 17.
That was the worst. I shouldn't have did it.
I just graduated high school.
I was hyped too. I got a big check. I said, oh, I'm out. I said, my mom talked about something. My mom gonna tell me. She said, you know, if you leave, baby, you can't come back. I said, I ain't planning on coming back. I said, like, as soon as I left, it was just like, the first bill that came was a gas bill. It was, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was $633. I said, man, we need CAT program. We need CAT program. I said, wait. I said, $633. I said, Mom, you know, you call your mom, you be like, hey, Mom, what you doing? There's any way. You know what I mean? You start off like that because I messed up. I ain't gonna lie, I messed up. I was 19. I got that big old check. I did all this overtime. I moved. I had to go back with my mom. I mean, she let me come back in for I would say like a month because I had to save some more money. And I got me an apartment after that, but then we was out. But I had to go back because I thought, I said, and the rent was only like, at that time, $300.
Where was you living at? $300?
It was, but damn it, did you hear me just say about how much the gas bill was?
$300 though.
Listen, I had the gas on.
Was it a one? No. Was it an efficiency or like a 1 bedroom? Where was you living at?
No, it was a house, but it was like, it was from a family member. I couldn't afford it.
$300?
When you're 19, you're only making about $12 an hour.
Well, no, I wasn't making that.
I mean, at 19.
I was making a little more than that because I was at DSW. Shout out, because that was my first job.
Listen, at 19, I think I was making about $10, maybe 11.
But I'm so.
And then I had overtime.
Where the hell was you? I mean, what was you living at for $300? I'm about to go.
It was a family member.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
So a family member.
About a long time ago too.
I
Cost of living
what?
went up.
But no. Because when I graduated and I was 17, the place we was living at, it was me, my girlfriend, and I think it was 3 of us. And we still it was like $300 per person, like 3 something per person. And I'll never forget because I decided, you know, we then graduated. I'm like, okay, we gonna get Comcast. I thought I was hyped when got Comcast. Man,
bill go up every month.
I got that bill. Soon as that promotion over with. I was at work. Somebody was ordering movies. I said, whoa.
Everybody know. If you want to save money, you don't go to Comcast.
I didn't know that. I didn't.
Or they call Comcast and be like, yo, I'm about to cut y'all off. They're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Back then,
we can work this out.
Back then, I didn't know that. When I called them, I didn't say I'm about to. I said, cut it off.
Listen, no, I ain't gonna lie to you. I
called my dad. I said, you didn't tell me.
Right, you gotta get it in the comments, man, because that's your job. Man.
I said,
all right, let's go ahead to these comments.
Every month these bills come?
Yeah,
somebody said it's easy to dress fly when you don't have to worry about bills. It's a trap. That is 100% true. Yeah. When all your money goes to clothes, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, Rise normally read the comments. That's all.
I think all women have had a experience with a bum first time. Okay, but if you keep the cycle going, shame on you.
Everybody have an experience with a bum. You had an experience with a bum?
I think all women have had an experience with a bum.
I played myself. Yeah, I did. And the crazy part is that when people found out, they was like,
when I was young.
Man, look.
I needed me a dummy.
The crazy part is, I know, 'cause I was a straight dummy at that time. The crazy part is when people found out, they was like, yo, you talk the main man? I'm like, yeah, like, you know, he trying to get.
How did you feel when they asked you that?
Lies.
How did you feel when they asked you that? Because you knew where it was coming from.
No,
like,
the crazy thing
you talk
is,
the main man. Like, how did you feel inside? Be honest.
I felt like a sucker, yo.
I told you everything right there.
Because no, it wasn't what they said. It was how they said it. They was like,
yeah.
Yo, you mess with man, and then I got the salty face.
Yeah.
I had the dumbest face in the world. Like, no, like he in school. And,
you making excuses for a grown man? Okay. You still making excuses. Somebody else said we not talking Jody from Baby Boy. We talking about we talking don't put your kids out to be at the mercy of the significant other.
Wait.
Hold on. What did she just say? I didn't catch that.
What
did you just say?
What? What I said? I felt like a sucker?
Yeah.
I felt like a sucker.
No, I'm saying what you say about the guy, what you try to like justify.
Because he was in school. So when you was
You know how many women I come across that
so
say
when you was in school, I'm like,
he in school.
I'm like, the crazy part is
No,
I met
you's a
him.
damn fool.
I met him when we was both registered for classes at community. I'm like, well, dang, like he is in school, and then
he was just getting the check.
And no, then he just stopped going.
He wanted the check.
Right, he wanted the what's that check?
The rebate, the refund.
Yeah, the refund check.
Yeah, that's what he was in school for. He was in school for the, he was in school for the refund check and the chick like you, and he got both of them. He got both of them.
You ain't never
I came up.
No, I felt like
the best semester of school ever.
When I tell you, I felt like a whole sucker afterwards. I was just like, after that, they was like, you know him? Nah, I don't even know, bro. I don't know.
I mean, based off of what the women said, they said that everybody run into that guy from the first time.
They're one of them. Yeah,
hey, listen, man. It's nothing. I
told you I was a whole sucker. I said,
hey, man, there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. Because women.
And the crazy part is that.
I just wish I would have found them in an early age.
Nah, I love my dad.
I would have built my credit up.
So, oh no, I wasn't cutting checks now.
Listen, you ain't had to cut checks.
I do got uncles. I wasn't out here cutting checks. But I fell for the sucker.
Not true. What's not true?
What's not true?
Love on top.
Love on top.
Listen. I just want to know. Listen, this.
You got me. I was a sucker.
Listen, I mean, I'm cool with that.
I felt like a sucker afterwards. I was like, damn.
How many times you played the sucker role? Be honest.
Nah.
It's a lot of women that's out here that doing it. It's a lot of women.
I fell for that sucker role one time.
Hey, Rob. There's a lot of women out here that's playing that sucker role. It's a lot of women. Listen, there's a lot of women out there that's playing that sucker role. There's a lot of women that's out here playing that sucker role because remember what the women said? They feel like they could control the situation.
Yep.
That's what two older women said. Two older women. Seasoned. They seasoned. Salt, pepper, ketchup. Yeah, salt, pepper, ketchup on that.
They was older women too.
They said
seasoned.
Listen, they said that they want a man. Go ahead, Rob.
What? How you go?
Rob was with me.
Come on, man.
How you not gonna finish the statement?
You messing my memory. They said they wanted a man they could control.
They could control.
They could control.
They said because it's easy to have a man to say
that they can go home to.
They could say, oh, he ain't doing much. He's sitting in the house. He right there. He ain't going nowhere. He's sitting right there. He ain't going nowhere. So I said, damn.
Got him under her thumb.
That's great. I said, man, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. I said, Rob, we've been doing it wrong. Because we've been working 2 and 3 jobs all this time. Yeah. When all we gotta do is say, baby.
But y'all wanna y'all don't really want to be no sugar babies because then you gotta do sit-ups. Y'all not really trying to be nobody's sugar baby because then you gotta do sit-ups and you can't.
Oh, you said we can't do sit-ups?
Yo, no. Then you gotta do sit-ups and y'all can't eat all the cheesesteaks. Somebody.
Ho! I don't eat a whole bunch of cheesesteaks.
I didn't look at you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Now I'm thinking that you ate all the cheesesteaks. You gonna get all defensive.
Rod just big as me, so why you looking at me? I think I might be smaller than Rod right now.
I'm just saying.
What's your weight? Tell your weight. Because every show I ask you what's your weight, you don't tell your weight.
I don't have a scale.
What's your weight? Estimate.
I'm going to do something.
202. 2
something.
Is it 2 something beginning or 2 something like the middle or 2 something like what we doing? What we doing?
Definitely not towards the end.
I didn't say towards the end.
All right, maybe the beginning of the middle.
What? The beginning.
245.
That's not the beginning of the middle. That's the middle. That's slap dab in the middle.
That is slap dab, but
it basically is. Slap dab in the middle.
Right, you not 230. You not 230.
I was 230. Like 220, 225.
He's a damn lie. Right, lying. Right, you not.
Hold on, we talk about men being at home with their mamas.
No, because she talking about I can't do a sit-up. I think I could do more sit-ups than
Wait a minute. First of all, y'all put words in my mouth. I did not say you couldn't do a sit-up.
Probably could do more sit-ups
what
than
I said,
You probably could do more sit-ups than me.
I think I could do more sit-ups than both of y'all.
No, but you can't. But you can't.
But I can though.
But you can't.
But I can though.
Okay.
I do them every other morning.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
This is somebody said 24 and up is too old to be living with parents. I don't agree.
See, but why not? See, that person need to call in, because why is 24 and up too old to still live with parents?
What's so big about the age 24?
Right.
Why not 23?
I guess.
Why not 25?
I guess she might be looking at it like, well, 22, you get out of college. I mean, bachelor's, you get 2 years to figure it out, and then.
But we just heard 2 stories about how y'all was like, that wasn't it at that point in time.
No, I mean,
why would you about just leaving the house?
Yeah, because I was stupid.
That's what I'm saying. So why would a 24-year-old have to do that?
we gotta pay some bills.
All right, so we're gonna switch gears yet again.
Listen, because I was told that we need to change the topics. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Somebody said other races let their kids live home
That's
forever.
what I'm saying.
That's why they're able to have good credit and generational wealth.
That's what I'm saying, person.
Let me put that number in.
Is that on Instagram?
Let me put that number in.
That's on Facebook.
Facebook, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why are we in a rush to kick our kids out and then they can't never get their footing when they get out? Like, that just don't make no sense to me.
715.
715. I'm gonna let you do the rest.
I just posted because this boy gonna say 713. He was so confident. He was so confident. He said 713.
They call somebody like, yeah, I want comment on that.
215 715 1331. There you go. I mean, listen, man. No, I mean, the thing about it is, like I said, it's no time frame. I mean, because if he going to school or she going to school to be a doctor, my daughter going to school to be a doctor, obviously it's going to take more than the age of 24 to become a doctor. Right. So, here we go.
I don't even care if they going to school to be a doctor.
You hooked up to the,
Yeah.
All right. What's going on, caller? You live with No Home Thoughts?
Hi, my name is Irma.
Hey, Irma.
Hold on 1 second, because
You are not connected.
Hold on, I was connected.
I'm glad you're here to witness this.
Hold on.
Because you
Glad
asked
to
him.
witness this.
Remember, you asked him. You said you connected.
Hold on. I'm connected because he took me off.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Irma.
Hey,
I'm
Irma.
calling from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Hey, cuz.
Fayetteville.
So we got a North Carolina cross.
My cousin.
And I would like to say,
I think
that's what's wrong with the black race. We always run our children out of our homes because we say, oh, you got to get out of here, you're too grown.
Right.
No, but you made a good point, young lady. I don't know why our children shouldn't be able to stay home until they can save and have something.
Right.
If you look at the Puerto Rican race, the Mexican race, the white race, they let their children stay home till they can build to move out, to own something.
Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz.
One more thing to say.
Hold on. But everybody said that. Don't give them
I was thinking the same thing.
you did.
Everybody said that. I think I was the first to say it.
First of all, don't take it from me though. Don't take it from me, okay?
Okay.
I'm not making me lose my thought.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, and another thing I have to say. Now, why is it so that the man can't stay home and watch the children as the wife have a career? Why does the man have to be out there to be the breadwinner? Why can't I do it because I have the career? Why can't we switch roles? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I believe in gender stuff.
It's a lot wrong with that.
Answer the question. That's why I'm calling this station.
Well, for one, it's something that's already embedded in the man. A man job is to provide. And the thing about it is for him to sit home comfortably and comfortably.
Oh, okay.
And for him to sit there and allow you to take care of him, that's a problem. You're dealing with a bum. No. So the thing about it is, even though you have a career, he still need a job. I don't care if he work at McDonald's, because a man is still a man. But listen
to me. Okay. What if it's like you got kids? Mm-hmm. It's better for the one parent to stay home than to pay all this daycare fee. I'm paying $1,000 every 2 weeks for daycare.
That's what my mom's coming at, because you just pay my mom.
Start is free.
You know what? Actually, it's good that you just said that, because I was in that situation before. I don't care. I'm going to go out and go get a job,
right?
Because at the end of the day, I'm still a man. Right. A man. It's different. Because let me tell you something. When a man is a man, he cannot sit in the house.
Right.
He don't even feel right to sit in the house.
But to be honest with you,
Okay,
he could stay at home, and then when you get home, he can go out and work overnight or something like that.
Yeah, he can do it.
Well, that's what I actually was doing. I was working on it. Was too much.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Take
the
that
whole
baby to
thing.
daycare.
Like,
I
so
just paid it. You know,
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I
But so
couldn't
many
do that.
people think
That overnight
just
stuff was
one
weeding me
on
down.
one level. Like I've always had a nighttime job. That's the best type of job for me. Is daytime. It's killing me.
Yeah, no, because
Okay, guys. I have two sons. I have a 36-year-old and I have a 28-year-old. And the women today have these men messed up. It's terrible.
so I guess we talking about your sons.
Hold on, let her finish because I have something I want to say to that. Go ahead, Miss Irma.
It's terrible. If I didn't instill in my oldest son and my husband to be a man and go out and work and do this, it would be like my 28-year-old. My 28-year-old has things twisted. These women is treating him like a king. He don't have to do nothing. And it's a shame.
Yeah, they be doing it. Now,
What's his number?
It's a shame. It's a shame. I hate it.
now the
we
one
need more
thing
women like that.
I hate it.
should push you out this chair. Shut up.
I hate
Now,
it.
the
I
one
hate it.
thing-
As a parent, and you women, as a parent that have
She gonna say you
two boys,
women?
and watch how these boys handle these girls, and these girls go for it, it's a shame.
You know what's crazy? I was having a conversation about that with a friend of mine, and the one thing that I asked her, right? I asked her, and we don't do this enough as in our community, in the black community, we don't do this enough. I asked her, what is her idea of a successful marriage or a successful relationship? And she didn't have a question. She didn't really have an answer for me. She was like, what do you mean? I said, think of the most successful marriage or relationship that you know. Can you explain it to me?
My parents.
If I did not have the mental capacity to understand it, I need you to break it down to me. Can you explain it to me? And she really couldn't explain it to me. And I said, okay, what I can explain from my idea of a successful marriage is my mom, when she decided to go back to work, she decided to go back to work because she said, you know what, the kids are older now and they don't really need me. I want to go back to work. My dad has been working since he was 9 years old. My dad just turned 60. And when she went back to school, finished, went back to work, now she's on her master's. My mom is now to a point where she's like, I know your dad is never going to retire. I said, this is true. She said, if we could get him like a hot dog stand or something, when he does decide that he doesn't want to work where he's working at, but I know he's going to get out of the house, she said, I would love to be able to just spoil him. Your dad has spoiled every single person in his life. He's done for so many people. I would love to be able to spoil you. When I tell you, like, they can be in the house, just the two of them, and they can laugh and joke. I can tell my mom something, and she'll tell my dad, and my dad will be laughing like, yeah, I know what you told your mom. Or I'll tell my dad something, and he'll tell his wife, and then she'd be like, yeah. And I'll be like, Dad, my dad, like, they are best friends. They look forward to seeing each other each and every day. That's my idea of a successful relationship. My mom knows that my dad really don't like the microwave like that. So depending on what the meal is, I've seen her heat it up on the stove before. I've seen my dad spoil my mom. She might come in from work, you know what, let me throw laundry in. It's a teamwork thing. And we have this idea.
I was raised like that.
I know, but see, my generation, but see, the difference is my generation has this idea when all those nursery rhymes that we were getting when we were at Head Start, when it said happily ever after, we don't understand that happily ever after was teamwork. We don't get that. We think that we're going to get married and we think that everything is just going to work magically by itself and that that's just the way it's going to be. We don't understand that each day you get up, you got to put 50% in, that person has to put 50% in. Nobody gets that. And the first time that a problem arises, or God forbid, if he loses his job, or God forbid, if she puts on a little weight, then it's like, yeah, I don't really know if she ain't doing what she used to do, or he ain't doing what he used to do, and I'm ready to go. No, I feel like those vows are what they say they are. They're vows. Out of everybody on this planet, I don't see it working out with anybody else but this person. This is a vow you made in front of God. This is a vow you made in front of the law of the land. So you have to stick by those. But we are too, it ain't popping for Instagram, so I got to go. That's what my generation is. And as far as these
And
women,
that's sad. That's sad because our marriage takes team effort, like you said. I've been married for 32 years,
right?
but I've been with him for 36 years. And trust me,
Am I the only one that's gonna clap?
it's
I'm
not
gonna clap too.
easy.
The machine.
We can clap with the machine.
And the main thing.
But we gotta pay some bills. We gotta pay some bills.
Don't cut her off like that.
I ain't thinking about Bonnie.
All right, thank you for calling in.
Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome. All
right.
Bye, y'all.
I gotta get back to y'all.
All right, bye,
Love you.
Bye.
You had to cut off like that.
Hey, you wouldn't know holding thoughts.
Hey, how are you?
Hold on, time
how you doing?
out. First thing first, you try to call with a block number, so I'm already bad. You know what I mean? So
I don't
whoever.
want to block my number, but I'm calling in on regarding to y'all talking about how long is it for your children to stay at home?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my thing of it is that I don't want to put my children out, and if you have a son that's living at home or whatever, and they're at the age of 24, 25, I don't think that really makes a difference or whatever, as long as they're working and they're trying to achieve their goals. So why not let them stay at home and try to achieve their goals instead of getting out there on their own
Right.
and build their credit and everything.
Okay, so we know who you are now. Okay.
What? What you say?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Right.
I said we know who you are now.
I'm confused. What do you mean?
Okay, whatever. So my thing with it is my child went to college.
Okay.
Finished. He's a young man, 27 years old,
Ooh.
and now he has his own property.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's what I'm
that's
talking
what
about.
he's saying.
I'm sharing
Right.
that is my child.
That's what he's saying.
That's
I really don't see nothing wrong with it.
I agree with you.
He's doing things that I didn't do at that age,
Right.
and bettering himself, and he has goals.
Right. Now, but why do you think it's a stigma with us when it comes to like our kids get to a certain age, we're ready to put like, all right, you got to go. Like when they turn 18, they got to go. Because like I hear a lot of people say that. Why do you think that is like within our community?
You know, I
mean, I'm not saying like you got all the answers. I'm not saying that. You know, I like
can't
the
answer that because
yeah.
when I had my children, I always said I never put them out, and I raised my kids in the hood. And I think I did a darn good job of it.
Man, yes. Where was you at in the hood? If you don't mind me asking, I'll be answering.
Of course you
I was
are.
in
She locked
project.
them.
I was in project. I was in the Jets.
When I say in the hood, I mean like in the hood, like near Diamond.
Baby, you was around the corner from me. Like what?
I'm from down the street. Yes.
You was not too far from
I'm
me.
from
Where you
Brooklyn
at?
Rosa Projects.
Like I said, it's hard for our young black men down here not to get caught up in the streets, not to get caught up down here in
Right.
the corners, or not to go to jail.
Right.
So when you have a young black man that's your child that you're raising, and they go off school, they finish school, and they get themselves a good job, and then they become a property owner at a young age,
Right.
what more can you ask for?
Yeah.
But just keep praying every day that they be okay when they walk out the door and be safe.
Shout out to
Yeah, Dennis made a good point. He said, unfortunately, a lot of us, we had children at a young age and regret not being able to party or freedom. We want to get back to the party is why we want them out. I've seen that before.
I'm going to just leave my kids at the house and I'm going to leave though. That's what I'm going to do. I decided I'm going to do that because
Some people,
I'ma
yeah,
just take the dog.
I've definitely heard.
I'm going to take the dog.
I've definitely heard that.
I'm
I'm
going to
not
take the
leaving.
dog. I'm going to take the dog and I'm just going to roll. I'm going to leave it in the house though.
You got your
Babe.
damn mind.
That's what I'm going to do. I don't know about nobody
I work
else.
too
But
damn
I don't
hard.
even want the cat. They can keep the cat.
I work too damn
I'ma
hard.
take
I'm
the
not
dog,
going
though,
nowhere. I'm just
and
sorry.
I'ma roll.
I mean,
I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to be on somebody's boat
So,
somewhere,
Let
vacation.
me ask y'all,
mhm.
do y'all have an age range for y'all children at y'all house?
Not at all.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Absolutely not.
That's why I'm a leader.
I hope my daughter not listening.
That's why I know.
Because
my
I told her
daughter-
ass that she's getting out at 18, but if I'm sitting right here telling y'all, then she might be like, oh, well, I can do whatever I want.
Somebody
funny thing
said
is the funny thing is
society
my son
has
and my
us
daughter,
trained.
they know.
And that's 100%. Society does have us trained.
They both know.
Instead
I tell
of
them all the
making
time.
our own ways. Like me seeing some of my mistakes,
Right.
I'm not going to say you got to go to college. One thing I'm not going to tell my daughter, you got to go to college
Right.
after high school. You might not be ready to go to college right after high school.
I don't know,
You
'cause
might
that
have
gap
other
year,
plans.
that gap
Oh, so that's a good question. Let me
That
ask you
gap year?
this.
And let me put one more input in.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't just have a son. I also have a daughter
Okay.
who's been out on her own for about, I want to say 6 years. She moved out to say that she turned 21. She always told me she was going to walk when she turned 21. She has 2 children, and she works really hard for her kids, and she has her own place that never been evicted, never been put out,
Right.
and she keeps her bills paid up or whatever. She takes care.
Right, shout out to your daughter.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Because it's hard at the age of 21. But go ahead.
You tell.
That's it. And she finished high school, and she went to trade school.
Okay.
That's where I went. Trade
But
school.
thanks so much for taking my call.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much for
Yeah.
calling
Thank you
in.
for calling in. Keep calling in.
Save that number. You can call in whenever you want to.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good one.
Yeah, my I don't care what y'all say. I'm leaving my kids the house. I had enough of them.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm most definitely leaving them the house.
I
And
forgot. I was about to
what
say
I want to do is when my daughter turns 18, I want to book the first flight and I want to go back to Africa. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to go to Ghana.
Okay.
Trying to go to Ghana.
You got to pay some bills.